Welcome back, Five Aces.
Battle control initialized.
Hey people, Five Aces here. The man with the fat stacks, aka Big Bling, aka Mr. Money. Yeah, that's right. I've just been making money off of YouTube, scamming you guys and girls left and right. Such fat stacks, in fact, that the IRS are coming after me. I've just got sent my IRS tax documents, where I have to document my revenue via YouTube to the American government, and that's kind of hilarious. So I have to declare all of the $66 dollar dues that I earned over the past year by just spamming you with ads. Hell yeah, bring it on. So time to put my money where my mouth is and my IRS documents are, and give you some more casts. This one is gonna be a naval map, and the players in question are Blackened and Oops. So I am excited, I am stoked to earn some money, but also to be casting some more OpenRA. I like this map a lot because it offers a lot of variety in the early game. Both players have access to a naval yard, and an allied naval yard specifically. So there is potential for gunboat harassment, there's also potential for one man being left behind. Some early skirmishes on the corner derricks. And this one is actually a really impactful island because it is really well defended, and it also sports 3 derricks as well as some other tech building that won't be named because it serves no purpose, no utility whatsoever. Blackened going, okay, double ref war factory. Oops is going triple ref. Do I smell an all-in coming? I don't know, because they're not producing anything from the barracks right now. His economy should easily support that. His assets are actually hit, that's interesting. But oh yeah, Blackened has just banked a lot more. Okay, the infantry spam is now commencing. What is the build queue? That is gonna tell us a lot about what's coming. He's building a second power plant. War factory now, so just wants early infantry mass and early income spikes. That doesn't really do all that much. Triple refinery build is something I'm not a big fan of. It leaves you lacking in terms of the scouting and mobility department. You are forfeiting an early vehicle. You are scaling slower in exchange for an earlier income spike, because you have got 3 harvesters earlier, but the 4th one comes online much later, and then the vehicle must be forfeited. And I'm not a particularly big fan. The only reason to do that is to go for some early pressure, but that certainly hasn't looked like something that's been happening. Also, this is one of the worst maps to do that on because it is a very, very large rush distance. That is larger than your local ice cream parlor. Let's just put it that way. Top right, we've gotten the engineers gobbling up everything. Bottom left as well. That is the power of the shift queue. Oh, you actually need an extra power plant here. I wasn't aware of that. Because the turrets and the pillbox, they, I don't know what machinery they're using, what's operated there, but they use up a lot of power. I think it's 20 and 30 respectively. So it would be 80 power. Basically an entire power plant. Yeah! Oops has been moving forward with his original MCV, and now he's going light tank spam. Okay. We're in business. We're in the market for some cheese. Oh no. Is this the new meta? We've got cheese versus cheese. Oh my lord. Just players throwing cheese wheels at each other. This really depends on who scouts whom first. We'll kill the engineer for a 40 gold bounty. There is one of the tanks being revealed, the other one not just yet. This would be a really good intercept. Oh, is he going counter-aggression? I don't know, my friend. I don't know if that's a good call. Also, I don't know if you should send in your rocket soldiers head first. Okay, so far, no big damage being sustained. That is the first medium tank out already. Jeez. And that is now Oops trying to intercept the forces, but he has lost his front line. I don't know. I don't know about that. He at least defended. So nothing too crazy has happened just yet. Just a little bit of meat shield being traded off. But there are medium tanks in the vicinity. And that is the problem with this weird build. He's now at 5 harvesters. And I was on 6. Okay. I'm actually kind of surprised that Blackened managed to make this work on such a low harvester count than on one war factory, because he's got a lot of tanks. He's gotten the 4th one out, the 5th one is coming online soon. I guess on this map, you know, the Kona derricks help a lot. And you can then sell your naval yard. Ooh, one of the harvesters being idle here. The army for Blackened already advancing, marching forward. Can Oops hold? Ooh, that was a good splat. Good bug splat here. He must target fire the rocket soldiers. Then he's gonna be in a good spot. But the front lines are crumbling already. 2 more tanks are still in the mix. Ooh, the pressure is mounting. Army has somewhat diminished, but a lot of damage being put on the Kanyal already. That is not an expansion, that is an actual MCV. The tanks are going in, they're giving chase! Oh no, not like this. No more rockets left here in the tank. Oh, it is looking bad for Oops. Going from bad to worse. What about his combat stats here? That was just that one push. Very decisive, the medium tanks making all the difference. And once the service depot falls, oh no. He had an expansion MCV in the build queue. So no tanks for him. Oops is done and dusted in game number 1. I fear for him. What a game here. Pretty crazy early game. It is interesting to see players opt for the light vehicles nowadays. You know, allied light vehicles. No slouch, no slouch. No pushovers, even though they kind of are, but he's trying to mount some counter pressure here. He's got a lot of harvesters, I give him that. Not much to do with them though. At least he's got 3 refineries, hey! And the naval yard is that maybe gonna be a cheesy backline drop. Oh, the radar dome and the helipad from Blackened just to sealio the dealio. Oh, he managed to get 1 medium tank out before the disaster struck. Yeah, if we're looking at the kill destroy tab, it ain't looking too hot. That is a full-fledged army versus just a ragtag group of survivors. Do you know, have you guys and girls ever seen those images of, you know, asymmetrical warfare, where basically every single pickup truck gets turned into a quad cannon because one of the sides just doesn't have the resources to build proper tanks? That's what it feels like here. That's just them taking the lawnmowers. Yeah, that's the French forces of Oops taking the lawnmowers and just attaching any random gun to them. And then being like, yeah, that's a tank now. And that pretty much is what the army of Oops feels like right now. Oh, such a juicy stack here. Oh no, this helicopter was well worth it. The avalanche of steel is crashing down. Tank hammers coming on down, really good tank movements. No way to dodge here, no space. The squishes are happening 100%, and here is the GG for game number 1. 1-0 up is Blackened. We'll check out game 2.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
For G2, we are on Overlook. That is the map with the comm center and the Kona derrick. Or the derrick that is really exposed, where you have to expose your engineer's juicy rear to your opposition. The faction picks this time around are Ukraine. Some Ukraine support, always lovely to see. Supporting Ukraine for Blackened, and yeah, France once more for Oops. This is the map that features the gem mine, and basically you are mandated to get the gems early on. They just yield you so much. Whereas the frontline, this frontline ore patch is just, I feel like you still have to move out a lot earlier on this map because you've got 2 regular mines. The gem mine doesn't re-roll that fast. And I don't know if anyone's ever experienced this, but gem mines replenish so slowly that sometimes harvesters get unassigned from their original gem mining spot because they can't find any gems, and then the harvester AI dictates that they go over to the next patch, and the next patch is the ore patch here. So all of a sudden, What's happening if you don't watch your harvesters? They're all of a sudden long distance mining from your ore mine rather than going for the juicy gems anymore because they don't get reassigned because the ore does regrow quickly enough. Can be really annoying, and actually that way if you don't check your econ, it can cost you a lot of money. So yeah, double refinery, no big surprise. One big surprise here though, Blackened has not gone for his gems early on. Okay, interesting choice. Oops, not going for any shenanigans. He just really, really wants to play it safe. Good micro from Blackened. Oh, the Fog of War force fire gets the rifle scout down. Beautifully played. Just outside of comm center line of sight too. So first little micro win here. It's a small win but a win regardless. We'll take it. And Oops just amassing an army now. He sent his engineer back. Did he capture? No! He did not capture his bottom left Derrick. He just spammed the fake. That is so bad! So if you're spamming fake power... Yeah, he sold it again. If you're spamming fake power plants, that's fine. Don't get me wrong. Nothing wrong with power plants. Or with fakes. But something's absolutely abysmal about them blocking your gem spawns. That is the worst thing you can do with them. You spend $50 to decrease your income. It's like, yeah, you're buying a prod bar and to just hit yourself in the kneecap with. Why would you do that? You paid money for that. Okay. A little bit of a drive-by from the Ranger. He gets the luxury of having to expend some health here. Good on him for clearing the barrels, because nowadays, with the added explosion radius, it can be really dangerous. Trees burning, I always like that animation so much. Early game, nothing much happening, so let's may as well talk about this. So, I hope everybody here has purchased the remastered Origin collection. Oh, no, sorry, Steam collection. It was 50% off. I think I got it for around $6 because only a couple games were missing. And I was super stoked to have early originals. The remaster is also great, but having the originals, you know, for 0 hour and for all the other Command and Conquers that were still missing, most notably the Tiberian Wars Universe games after Tiberian Sun, because I didn't really get into those all that much. Has been a blast, but also, not that I would have time to play, by the way, and just have them sitting around in my backlog, but also, crucially, it reminded me of the mission in Red Alert. I was just contemplating the campaign once more. And the campaign had some really cool missions. There was one where you had to protect the gap generator, and the Soviets were secretly, while they were going for frontline attack as well, they were also secretly sneaking on by with V2s into the backlines. And if you didn't notice that, the V2s would gradually destroy the tree lines and, you know, leave burning tree husks and tree rubble, and then just fire onto the gap generator from the Fog of War. And as a kid, I was like, my god, they've become too intelligent. Nowadays I know this is 100% scripted, but as a kid, I was like, oh no, AI is gonna take over soon. Ooh, those are some nice picks here. Getting 2 rockets for free. Sweet deal here. For Oops. You should now be ahead in the combat tab by quite a bit. Yeah, rockets are expensive. Unlike rifles, you know. Just slap an AK-47 onto that boy and call it a day. There is the first heavy. There is also the APC, which is a significant boost to your defensive forces as well, to your meat shield. Oh, Blackened walling off with a bit of concrete here. Not the worst choice. A connoisseur. Oh, he almost got the block with the Ranger. Maybe. Oh. Okay, the rifle scouts have noticed. Do they still have the target bug? They do! Okay, now there's a flank tower as well. So apparently the target bug has not been fixed. They're still tracking through the fog of war. Okay, it's gone now anyway. Maybe it has been fixed and it's just in the just the observer gets to see it this way. Oh, also I missed this, but the engineer got picked up, and judging by the forensic casting barometer, there is a rifle scout with a double promotion, so that guy has killed an engineer. That's what you get. Northbound expansion for Oops. I really gotta say his scouting has been really good, so he knows what's up. He's always been poking, prodding. He sees the radadome now. Ooh, there is a radadome rush of sorts. And it has been revealed. However, in the base there is a lot of pushing power coming in here. But the heavy tank was not in position. I think this is going to clean up relatively easily. Yep. This was not a good push from Blackened. Oh, and the counter-aggression. Really, really well played. The radadome hasn't done anything just yet, and the army gets to waltz through this base. This was extremely well played from Oops. He held the small flank. He is gonna destroy the refinery, hopefully. He's got enough to push on through, by the way. Killed the harvester already. Very, very worthwhile. And he also lost the harvester, but that's fine, I guess. Because he destroyed a lot of infrastructure. Now, the thing is... Ooh, those tanks all down. Thing is, Blackened knows about this expansion here, so it's no longer a secret. I'm a fucking half really on my ore. Maybe alt move here. Does that to him. I mean, Oops is in a stellar position right now. He gets to probably expand to the bottom side as well. I'm hearing mechanics. That is such a smart choice here. I love it. Oh, this is brilliant. 4 mechanics. Okay, maybe a bit overkill. Please don't build a 5th. Also, the rifle scout immediately scouting the army movement. Man, that was a well-played game for Oops so far. Don't toss it away now, and you're gonna be Gucci. He's sending the harvester back. Really good. Also got a very nice defensive concave setup, and the tanks are not connecting whatsoever. Oh my goodness, that's a complete rout. Blackened being pushed in. He is being pushed back real hard. This is starting to look like a game for Oops. Wait, did all the mechanics die? Man, that would have been a field day for the mechanics. They would have gotten some really nice toys to play around with. Now, this is an engagement that Oops doesn't want to take, but he recognizes that smartly and moves back. Now, keep in mind, he's invested a lot into mechanics that just died very willy-nilly. He's got a radadome now, and a helipad, but nothing to build from it. I mean, what's the income looking like? 7/5, so Oops should be completely fine. He's in a commanding position, just needs to make sure not to lose everything to an all-in. There is one more MCV. Okay, your build queue. Buddy boy, you should stop over-investing into mechanics. Maybe a couple rockets would be in order. Okay, he gets to see the army move out. Should clue him in that there is something wicked this way. Oh, another flank. There are no rockets. There's one single rocket here. I don't know if that's enough to kill a harvester. Yeah. Good luck, buddy. That harvester is here to stay. Oh, again! Army gets intercepted. Wait, he's got enough to defend here. Please don't lose your expansion now. That would be the worst thing to do. He's sending most of his army north, but yeah, that's just going to be a dead ore refinery if Blackened commits. And committing he is. Yep. So that's how you lose this game. Oh! Also the Black Hawk. That was one of the least effective ones I've seen in a long time. At least get the pincer maneuver and the cleanup, so not all is lost. Please don't lose another. No. No, no. That was close. That was real close. So Oops does have a distinct army advantage now, but he needs to make it work. Soviet Tech Center out for Blackened. Is there gonna be Demo Truck Rush? That is a Demo Truck Rush, and it's up against Tanya. Tier 3 unlocked. That should be an achievement. Oh no, he built her down in the south, didn't he? Yep, there she is. Completely out of position, but that should still be fine. Because Oops still has a massive army. Where's Tanya moving to? I'm gonna keep tabs on her. I mean, Oops has killed so much army. To be clear, radar jammer, iron curtain, demolition truck. We've got everything on the kitchen sink. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it right now. There is also an airfield for the support powers, but also, you know, it provides some scouting. Ooh, that was a free harvester. Nice. WTF. Okay. We're gonna have to hold out for the demo truck. There it is. There it is. Blackened dropping bombs since 2024. That is in a very precarious position though. Oh no. If the Blackhawks get to scout this is gonna be hilarious. Do you even want to say... My goodness. This is gonna be one of those moments. This is gonna be one of those moments of OpenRA. Oh, not everything died. The infantry, a good chunk of them stayed alive, and now there's a medic in the mix. I think this was not worth it. This demo truck did not pay for itself at all. And here we've got a high-tech army with radar jammers in the mix, and artillery, Tanya. Oh, I think Oops has got this. Got this on lockdown. Speaking of the lockdown, there's also an MCV here. Yeah, just parked right smack in the base of Blackened. I think this is starting to smell like a 1-1. Artilleries, you know, always making good frontliners. Oh, I'm highly enjoying this game. This has been so good. Let's see, what does he see? Hello. Hello there, General Kenobi. Radar jammer does not exactly deflect the flame tower. No! Gets the GG before Tanya fires a shot. Oh, that was such a good game though. Highly, highly enjoyable. And the demo truck, not really worth it. It got basically intercepted too early. Man, that is a 1-1. That is not what I expected. But Oops definitely showing up here. And he didn't play cheese. He played it really solidly and just got a really, really good push up north. That was awesome. More of that. More content to come from ya boy Bling Bling 5 Aces, who's now going to file his tax documents for all the $66 on my hard-earned cash stacks. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. 5 Aces out.
Battle control terminated.